Hey everybody, how's it going here? The Undisputed Crew, ready to give you a little bit of a insight of WrestleMania. I'm here with the Cowboy, Richard McKinney.
How's it going, everybody?
I am here with the Bad Boy, Christopher Adair.
What up?
And I am, of course, the psychotic, Nathan Hanish himself. Alright, so basically, gentlemen, this podcast episode thingamajig, I don't know what we're going to call it yet. I'm not sure.
Wow.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, we are professionals, and we know what we're doing.
So, gentlemen, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Oh, I'm ready.
Alright, so for the first matchup, we have Brodus Clay and Tensei, Tons of Funk, versus
Yeah.
Team Rhodes Scholars. Gentlemen, who do you think is going to win that match?
Chris, your thoughts?
Well, I don't...
No.
Well, okay. Okay. It's a mixed tag match. It's Tensei and Brodus and the Funkadactyls versus Team Rhodes Scholars and the Bella Twins. First of all, I could care less about the Bella Twins. I didn't really care that they returned. I don't know why they're back. They should have just stayed away.
Well, hey. You should show a little bit of support. I mean, come on, they're from Phoenix.
Oh, big whoop. Big whoop.
You see, Richard, Chris hates anything fun.
Oh, okay.
Clearly.
Okay. Yeah, okay, look, they look good, but that's just about as good as it gets.
Hey, and I don't even know that I'd go that far.
Okay.
They're average.
I just said they looked good. I didn't say they were bombshells. Okay?
Well, good, because we can't lie on this show.
Yes, we can. We've been doing it for years.
But quite frankly, I mean, this is kind of like a throwaway match. I really enjoy Team Rhodes Scholars. I like that at least now Tensei's somewhere. Before he was just jobbing to people. At least now he's in a team, and hopefully this will do something for Tensei.
And it's always good to see Brodus Clay come out.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the
Somebody
whole
call
dance.
my mama.
Somebody call my mama.
I don't want anyone calling my mom.
But,
What are your thoughts, Richard? Who do you think's going to win?
As irregular as this might be, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Chris on this one.
woo!
You know, I guess lightning can strike. So. Let's see if we can make it more than once tonight.
Oh, man.
You know, tag team wrestling in the WWE is definitely a lot more active than it has been in the recent past. And so, you know, in all honesty, I'm glad to see tag teams, you know, stepping it up. But in terms of potential and things that are going on, I really don't see much happening outside of Rhodes Scholars. I know Chris is a big fan of, you know, the primetime players, and I think there's a lot of potential there, but honestly, it's Rhodes Scholars is where it's at right now. I don't see any power, any use coming out of Tensei and Brodus Clay being a tag team. I think that they have a lot of potential on their own. But as of right now, and I think Rhodes Scholars has got it in the bag.
I'm going to do one better. We have two over here. Let's make it three. I'm also going for Team Rhodes Scholars.
Woo!
When's the last time you watched Raw?
Okay.
Oh, you were not aware of this? Your posterior must call someone immediately.
I didn't know I was not allowed to have an opinion or speak my mind here. I thought I was with friends, but apparently I misjudged. But all I was going to say is, how can you guys deny that sexy mustache in Cody
Oh,
Rhodes?
the mustache is godlike.
Anyways,
Next
next matchup, we have the Wade Barrett versus The Miz for the Intercontinental title.
Awesome.
Yeah, because that's what that match is going to be.
You know, honestly, I think I'm going to be real quick and tell you that I think Miz has got this one. You know, I've not always been a big supporter of The Miz, but
You can say that. This coming from
Yeah.
the man who's like, no, I hate that guy. He's a douchebag. Blah,
all I remember is us sitting at your house, Richard, and it was Monday night. The Miz cashes in Money in the Bank and wins it. And you're just like, ah!
you know what? I do remember that night, and I will tell you now, I don't know that I agreed with that. But
Yeah, uh-huh.
I've learned to appreciate people as heels. I will tell you, you know, Randy Orton, The Miz, Jericho, like
Punk.
and they're Punk, yes, Punk definitely. But you know, The Miz, I think he really needs some attention. He needs to get back to the top of the ladder. I think he's very much so deserving of a top spot at this point, and he doesn't have it. And I think that winning this title will be a step in the right direction for him. I think The Miz, this is my own personal opinion. I really do believe that he has been kind of, not necessarily forgotten about, but definitely underused and definitely underutilized. It's time that they bring him back to the front lines, because he definitely does deserve that attention. He deserves the shot to be the big man,
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like he did have a period where he was kind of out of the spotlight, kind of doing
Marine 3, now on DVD and Blu-ray.
cheap plugs.
Yeah, buddy.
But, what I thought was kind of cool is that Ric Flair basically passed the torch to him, gave him the figure 4 leg lock, and I think that was the moment that kind of solidified his current push. And one thing that they've done with The Miz that has always been kind of like really smart, they've always used The Miz really smart in that they've always kind of done the slow build for him, and that's what they're doing here. They reintroduced you to The Miz. He became a good guy, and then old school Raw, or no, it wasn't old school Raw, but or the 20th anniversary or whatever, or Raw 1000. I don't remember.
I believe it was 397 on episode 3.
Marked at 1 hour and 27 minutes.
All right, back on point.
Right.
Continuing with our story.
It was the 20th anniversary, and Ric Flair came back. I didn't see it coming, and basically just passed the torch to The Miz, and now we're here where it's Wade Barrett versus The Miz for the Intercontinental title. And quite frankly, Wade, they always do this where they really build a guy up, and then they give them the title, and then they just flounder with the title. And it's the pattern that every single Intercontinental or United States title reign always goes downhill, and that is when they move the title onto someone else. And I think that's a total big mistake. But now we have The Miz versus Wade, and to me it seems clear that The Miz is going to be the new Intercontinental Champion at WrestleMania.
Last couple of WrestleManias ago, I think it was last year, was Cena versus him with The Rock.
That was 2
years ago.
WrestleMania 27.
That right there was like, well, you can main event WrestleMania, but you have a legend in your match too, so you're being overshadowed. So I mean,
yeah.
we saw a good while of him being a world champion and him getting massive heat and everything. But it's just because of that time that he was out, so it's just, like you're saying, Chris, that slow build of going back to normal.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. We have Fandango versus Jericho.
Whoa.
Oh my
You have to let the A's breathe.
Can we get past this?
It's fun. Dom.
I'm really glad you're doing this,
Hey, Chris?
because I wasn't about to.
Chris,
Yes, sir?
can you tell me where your balls went?
They're right here.
Oh, in your purse?
They're right here.
In your purse. Okay.
Oh! All right, I'm going to go ahead and just get this out of the way really fast. I really think Fandango's a waste of skin.
Whoa!
Especially in the world of the WWE. I want to shoot myself in the foot every
Do you
time.
think he has a chip on his shoulder? I'm just asking a simple question.
Do you think the writing's on the wall, Richard?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, the only exciting thing about this douchebag is his giant light-up figure that comes out when he gets to the ring.
Man.
I will say, it is going to be a good match. I've definitely seen time and time again Jericho get in the ring with people, and he will make them look dang good.
Absolutely.
Well, after how long he's been wrestling and level of wrestling he's been at, yeah, he should.
And so, at best, it will be an okay match. I definitely would prefer that it be with somebody that has a little more credit to their name, but, I don't always get what I want, and that's the end of that.
Well, dude, this is we've talked about this before, and I think where Jericho is right now, he wants to elevate the talent that is out there. I have a feeling that Jericho will win this match because this is good for Fandango, to just be in the match. He doesn't have to win the match. Just being in the ring with Chris Jericho will give him the rub he needs. Because Jericho has so much under his belt, it helps Fandango in that way. If he wins, he'll win it by cheating in some fashion.
Up next, we have Lesnar versus Triple H. So first of all, we have Brock Lesnar, who came back earlier last year. He leaves UFC, and then he goes to WWE, and then I remember him trying to get back into the UFC, that not working out, and he's still doing WrestleMania stuff.
Yep.
My personal opinions of Lesnar, I'm sure, will cloud my mind of this, but I am hoping Triple H just beats Lesnar so bad in this match. Because Lesnar, in my opinion, he's like a coward that's afraid to get punched in the face in real life. So how can I expect him to get punched in the face in wrestling? Triple H, in my opinion, on this match.
They did add the stipulation that Triple H's career was on the line. But the thing is, I don't see it happening. Brock Lesnar comes into the company. He's come in to legitimize the WWE, but he hasn't won a match. And that's...
Well, guys... While we're talking about Brock, let's not forget about his brother, Bobby.
Bobby, yeah.
Okay, they obviously had the same mother or father.
Oh, boy.
I'm just saying, let's put a side-by-side comparison here. And it's quite clear.
Oh, man.
Okay. All right, Chris, back to your opinion.
If Brock was going to win a match, he would have beaten John Cena at Extreme Rules. I just don't see Lesnar coming out with the win on this one.
Yeah, Chris pretty much nailed everything. I mean, the only thing that really comes to mind, just in terms of another reason why Lesnar doesn't even remotely deserve to win this match, I mean, when was the last time he got in the ring and actually fought in a match besides against Cena?
Or
SummerSlam against Triple H, that's it.
But see, that wasn't even a match.
Right, it was a fight.
I don't, like Chris said, I don't see him winning. I don't think he deserves it, and I don't think Triple H is done. If somebody was going to end Triple H's career, Brock Lesnar is the last dude he'd choose to let do it. And we all know that Triple H has got the power to choose who ends his career.
That's a good point. I mean, who's Brock Lesnar to end a career like Triple H's?
Yeah, I mean, and let's be honest, he couldn't even beat Cena, so...
Yeah, and that's...
No right to beat Triple H.
Yeah, seriously. All right, so gonna do speed round for this next match. Let's make it kind of quick. Ryback versus Henry.
I think Mark Henry needs to win. He needs that push. He kind of lost it when he was out for a long time. He needs to come back for that, and Ryback, he's got a long way ahead. Mark Henry's only got about 5 to 7 years left.
I absolutely agree. I mean, Mark Henry needs another minute in the spotlight or two, and I think that this will be good for him.
Yeah.
Ryback has got plenty of time left.
For sure.
So.
Next matchup, we have Team Hell No, Kane and Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler and Langston for the tag team titles.
I'm going to go ahead and just say I really don't see any reason that Team Hell No should not win this match. This match makes zero sense to me because Ziggler's got so much going on, already. What the heck kind of sense does it make to give him the tag team titles? I mean, it's going to be great. I will say it's going to be great to see Big E in the ring. But it makes no sense at all for Big E and Ziggler to win this.
This is why I think Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston should win the tag team titles. First of all, they've been teasing a Hell No breakup. They've had the tag titles for a good few months. I think what's going to happen is Dolph Ziggler is going to cash in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. He will become the new World Heavyweight Champion, and he will be the tag team champions by the end of the night.
So wait a minute, you're telling me he's going to have 2 belts by the end of the night?
He is going to have both the world title and tag titles at the end of the night.
No. They won't do that. They'll make him if anything, he'll lose the tag titles and then cash it in and get the world heavyweight. If anything. We have the Shield versus Sheamus, Orton, and Big Show.
Orton's going to betray his team, and the Shield will walk out as the victorious party.
That's a hefty claim there, sir.
I'm telling you, Orton needs that heel turn to get his career. Needs to get that spark back. I think Orton will betray his team, and the Shield will walk out of WrestleMania the victors. That's my prediction.
You make a very valid point, but I think the Shield deserves the WrestleMania shot. I don't think they deserve the WrestleMania win.
Well said on both parts there. All right, so we have the streak on the line yet again this year. Undertaker.
Yes. This will be a lightning round.
Yeah. Basically. Undertaker versus CM Punk. Let's all say our
Undertaker pun.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Undertaker.
Oh, what? Obviously Undertaker. Very surprising if Punk won.
you know what? I think that this is the first time in a few years that it's been sort of like, I don't know, Undertaker might lose. Because with Triple H and Shawn Michaels...
When Shawn Michaels, it was like,
yeah.
Like the first time, it was like, he could do it.
Yeah.
I see him doing it.
Yeah.
Second time, it's like, well, Shawn,
yeah.
he's gone.
Especially when they had the DVD coming out.
Yeah. When they induct Shawn Michaels into the Hall of Fame before his matchup or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I
wonder if he's gonna win.
Yeah.
I think it's clear. Taker's got this one.
Taker.
Game.
But it's possible. It is possible that CM Punk could be the one in 20-1.
Yeah, we're just not even going to entertain that idea.
No.
Okay.
You're not allowed to come back to these. Okay. We're getting towards the end here. So let's go over the World Heavyweight title match.
Yes, sir.
Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger. And this is like one of those matches, like, the last couple of years they put the World Heavyweight Championship, like, in some weird spots at WrestleMania and other pay-per-views and stuff where they're, like, at the beginning, you know? And it's like, why would they do that for a lot of other ones? This is one of those matches that I could see, like, being at the beginning. Personally, I'm always a Swagger fan.
Swagger! Well, look, this is the thing. I think Alberto is going to drop the title to Swag. And when you were talking, Nathan, I was just thinking, I think I understand, like, to some people, the Fandango Jericho match seems out of place almost. But I think WWE right now, they're using these big stars. They're using The Rock, Triple H, Undertaker to draw people in. And then it's like, hey, look at these new guys. Here's this new guy. You know, and this match, the World Heavyweight title match, 2 new prospects, 2, fairly new guys that have come in. It's for the World Heavyweight title. And so when people, casual fans or people who, let's watch WrestleMania, let's just try it out, people like that, they're going to come in and say, wow, those guys, that's for the World Heavyweight title. That's a World Championship match. And Jack Swagger, Alberto Del Rio, I think Jack Swagger will walk out as the new World Heavyweight Champion, but there is that wild card of will Dolph Ziggler cash in?
I'm going to say that no matter what, Ziggler's cashing that Money in the Bank in.
I don't think he would be the first, but he'd be the first to say, I'm cashing it at WrestleMania, or like whatever, actually make it to WrestleMania with the briefcase and be able to do it.
Well, Dolph Ziggler did say that he did kind of hint that he might cash in.
Because I'm getting memories of Mr. Kennedy from back in the day being like, I'm going to take this to WrestleMania, and on that day, I'm going to cash it in.
Yeah.
And other guys like that, and they don't even make it anywhere close.
Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler holding it this long, not bad.
All those impulsive people with their briefcases. Honestly, and this is going to sound really bad, this tells you how much I care about SmackDown. I almost kind of forgot about the World Heavyweight title.
Oh, dude. That's weak.
And this is bad. If it wasn't for the really, really cheesy promos that Alberto and Ricardo have been doing.
Oh, man.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
But see, and Chris, you know this, like, those are the things I remember. I remember the ridiculously stupid things that just shouldn't even be entertaining, and really they're not. But I think that's why I remember them, is because I feel like they're a waste of time.
Dude, the Alberto Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez spoofs on Jack Swagger and Zeb Coulter are just mind-numbingly terrible. I didn't even chuckle. These promos do not even amuse me at all. Not a single care that I give for these dang promos.
My opinion, and I don't really even like Swagger, but I'm going to go with Swagger on this one.
Whoa!
All right. Well,
controversy.
All right, everybody. That was our WrestleMania recap, part 1. Surprise! Ooh. There's 2 parts. The second part is just going to be our sole discussion on basically the main attraction, which is The Rock versus John Cena. We'll have that in a different video pretty soon.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that there's a part 2?
There is a part 2.
But that's more work for me, man. That's a lot of work.
You know what? Hey, you just need to deal with it, okay?
I know, right?
Whatever.
Go into your cage with your laptop and just seclude yourself, okay?
Whatever.
Until then, we're going to continue this discussion later on.
Sounds good.
All right, so just go to part 2, people, and we'll see you there. Until then, see ya.
Bye-bye.